Hi, I'm X, you can call me D, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi and welcome to my channel family. So, it's been getting really cold lately. Like, the weather around November in my country tends to get really foggy, really wet and cold. It's a biting cold at this point, and I don't like it, and I decided to make my life easier and make a scarf for myself, not just for warmth purposes, but also for cosplay purposes. So today I'm basically gonna be combining cosplay and functionality and turn it into one project, which is going to be Joseph Joestar's scarf. Now I'm gonna be focusing on the anime version of the scarf. I'm not sure if the manga version is any different, but I've seen a few different color variants, but I'm doing the green and yellow one. So let me show you the beautiful yarns that I got. So I have this absolutely beautiful grassy green. I don't know, I love this. Also, for anybody who's been asking me about yarn brands, I'm not sure if you can find these everywhere because I buy my yarn locally. So all of these are Elian, the Mimi version, which is like a softer and thinner version, just because that I wanted to get more yarn for less money, because the regular version, the classic, is a little thicker and there's a little bit of less length in the skeins. And then for the yellow, I have this butter yellow that actually matches my walls pretty well, even though my walls are like really bright, but you can't see it on the camera, so that's great. But yeah, I think together they're gonna work really well, and I'm super excited to get started on this project because I need the scarf so bad. I freeze every morning. I don't know what's going on with the weather right now. Anyway, let's get into the project because this is going to be my most relaxed video ever, so I'm hoping that you can get all nice and cozy at home, get a snack, get something warm. It's fall, it's cold outside, so get nice and cozy and just watch me whip this up. And by whip this up, I mean spend my entire weekend on it. Let's go. Hi, so it's the next morning and this is how far I got, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good for like, you know, a single stripe, and I can just, you know, change to yellow and continue. But then I looked at the Joseph art again and I realized that the yellow stripes are thinner than the green ones, which are the thicker ones. So I'm back to crocheting with the green because I need these sections to be bigger. I mean, nobody's gonna scream at me if I don't get it completely accurate, but I mean, maybe I will scream at myself, so I'm back to working. Also, I forgot to say this, but I'm figuring out the pattern as I go, so once I actually know how many rows each color takes, I'm gonna give you like the general pattern with the number of the rows for each stripe. Don't worry. Okay, so the cat finally got off of me. He's right down there. And now I'm gonna show you the pattern because I finally figured it out after like 5 attempts at different counting. So this is how far I got. And basically the explanation for the pattern is that the starting green part right here, that is 12 rows of double crochets with 20 stitches across, and each yellow section is 5 rows, and then these that are not on the edge are 10 rows because I just felt like they needed to be a little bit differentiated. And then you just repeat this until you get to the length that you want and you end it with this. So I'm gonna try to write out the pattern and I'm gonna throw it on upper right here. And I'm gonna continue working. It's like 3 p.m. on a Saturday, so I think I could be done tomorrow, maybe. I don't know, I've just been sitting here and crocheting all day and I'm feeling really great about it. I'm feeling very productive, which sometimes is a little bit hard since I tend to procrastinate a lot of my crochet projects, but this time it's something that I really need and really want, so I'm kind of motivated to work. And it's also really relaxing because it's a pretty thoughtless process, you know, you're just double crocheting until you eventually go nuts. I'm gonna continue the pattern and I'll see you at some sort of update because I still don't know how long this scarf is going to be, which is also why I bought so much yarn. I might have some left over after this, but hey, that's okay. It's gonna go towards my scrap yarn stash. And yeah, I'll see you soon. This is why I hate winter so much. It's like 3:50 p.m. It's already dark outside and I need the big light on and I can't film because the lighting is shit. But I'm still gonna film because I need content. But anyways, I'm here to update you that I'm about a third of the way finished. This is how we're looking. For anybody who's thinking that this is pretty long for just a third of the way, it's because I want this scarf to be longer than the ones that I already have, which are about to like down here where like my hips end, and I want this to reach like my mid-thigh, then wrap twice around my neck and do the same thing on the other side. So it's gonna be pretty long. For size reference, it should like reach somewhere behind my neck by now. I think that's about a third done. I'm not sure, but hey, I'm enjoying the process, so I'm just gonna keep going until I'm basically done. I've repeated that so many times in this video that I'm not even sure that it's relevant anymore, but yeah, I'm gonna continue working on this. And for those who noticed the spoiler for my next video in somewhere in this video in the clips that I left, let me know in the comments if you noticed. Good morning. It's the next day and I'm gonna show you how far I got last night. So I approximately doubled the length. And I'm at the point where it can almost wrap twice around my neck. So I think we have like 4 of these green sections left, like about this much. I don't know how long that's going to take, but honestly, as I said, I'm enjoying the process. I'm gonna keep going. And I have to finish this today because the video is supposed to come out tomorrow. I'm hoping that we make it. Hi again, I'm bald now. I forgot to mention that last night I almost finished the first green skein of yarn. This is how much I have left of it, and I have 2 more, so I grossly overestimated how much yarn I would need. And I used up about a half of the first yellow skein. So I'm definitely gonna be keeping the rest in my scrap yarn stash, and I'm hopefully gonna be using them in my next projects. Hi, voiceover me jump scare. I'm just here to drop a little fact that while I was working the entire morning, I spent it rewatching Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, because I just felt like getting a little bit of childhood nostalgia in myself, and it's also like a pretty cozy movie for me. So yeah, that's what I was doing while I was crocheting this scarf. Thankfully, the scarf is enough of a mindless or thoughtless project that I was actually able to pay attention during watching these things, which sometimes actually doesn't happen, you know, when you have to constantly count your stitches and stuff. But since this is only double crochets over and over again, I could just completely turn my brain off and watch it while I crocheted. And my own opinion on the scarf is that it's a really nice weekend project because I literally whipped it up in a single weekend and I enjoyed it. And before I even knew it, I was already working on the last green panel, so this was in fact very quick. I will give you the numbers of each of the colors for the scarf length that I did, but that's going to come later. For now, enjoy the rest of the footage. The scarf is done! It was pretty quick. I'm quickly gonna go style it and then we'll do the outro. Or maybe the styling will be ultra, I don't know yet. So for the outfit styling, I tried to recreate Joseph's outfit. Unfortunately, I don't own a green top, so I ended up with a black one, but the scarf looked really great and I'm super pleased with it. It's honestly one of my most favorite things that I've ever made. I don't tend to remake stuff out of animes, but this was really fun. I also styled it with my usual outside outfit, which is my coat and my cat beanie, and it's really cozy. So if you liked this video, then definitely please give me a like and maybe a comment to let me know that you actually liked the video. If you know that's the spoiler for a future video, then please let me know in the comments. I've been trying to tease the cosplay, so I'm trying to see if people are actually paying attention during my videos, so definitely let me know. If you want more updates, then follow my Instagram in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!